Well, hey friends and neighbors, this is Chuck out at Sheraton Park Farms. Welcome back to the farm. That is the lifeblood of our farm. That's our walk-in freezer. That's where we keep all of our inventory that we sell to customers. What would happen if we had a major snowstorm, a major hurricane, or some other type of catastrophe where we lost power for an extended period of time and we couldn't run that? We'd be sunk. So today we're going to put something in place that's going to make sure if the power goes out, the freezer stays on. Hang around, we'll show you what we're doing. So here's the boat that we're in. Right here on this power pole is a transformer, and we have power going to that building down there. That's our hay barn. That's where we store our hay, and where we've got those small brooders, and we've got the big brooder plugged in. We've got power ran up to here. This is the dry stack shed where we process chickens, and also, you can't hardly see it, I parked the buggy in the way. The freezer is on the other side of the buggy right there, the side by side. So what we're going to do today, we're going to go down to the hay barn down here. We're going to clear us out a spot for a diesel powered generator that's going to be here in just a little while. So we got to get some stuff moved around, got to get some ground kind of leveled out and prepped. And our friends Dale and Michael are going to be here a little later on this evening, and we're going to get that generator put in, installed, so that we've got backup power. So let's get to work.
fuel filters right here.
Okay.
This is a fuel water separator, and this is the primary one. They've been upgraded to spin-ons. The military originally had a cartridge style.
Okay.
So the number for it, you know, they're right there. If you
And
need
that-
the number for it.
And I can get them just like at Advance
You
Auto.
should be able to
or-
get them at like Napa or anything.
Okay.
But that's the number if you need it.
Okay.
That'll help you out a lot on it.
Okay.
And this was your oil drain right there.
Okay.
And then that's the oil filter. It's a canister style.
Okay.
And the dipsticks right here.
Okay. All right. And now, how often should you change oil in these things?
I had to ask my dad on that. I don't remember
Okay.
exactly the amount of hours.
Because I saw that says change those filters over 100 hours. And
That was the original military ones. You probably get a little more out of it because those are a little bit better filtration.
I hope it takes us a long time to get to 100 hours.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'd mess with it unless you start noticing the performance decrease.
Okay.
So you're gonna open your panel box, and this is the way it's normally gonna be. Your main breaker's on, generator breaker's turned off.
Okay.
Everything else can be like it normally is. So you're getting ready to run your generator, you're gonna flip your main breaker off,
Okay.
push this interlock all the way up, and flip your generator breaker on.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Makes sense.
And I would wait to do that till I got my generator running and get everything dialed in the way you want, and then throw the load on. You can do it either way.
Okay.
So we'll leave it on. I'll show you. Then
Okay.
We'll go inside.
Okay.
This is a DC breaker, and I just usually keep it out. You don't have to, but that disconnects your batteries.
Okay.
So it just pushes in. If you want to pull it out, you just pull it out.
Okay.
Okay. So you get ready to crank it up, you're going to push that in. Now your controls here, you got a little digital display. It's going to show you the top one is going to be voltage. You're looking for 240 roughly.
Okay.
The bottom one's going to be frequency. You're looking for 60.
Okay.
Now, when you first start it, you give it about a minute to kind of get warmed up and stabilize. That frequency will come back in. You know what I'm saying? It may start off at 58. This is your throttle control. It's set, so you shouldn't have to mess with it. This is what adjusts the frequency. So if your frequency's a little low, you'd increase the motor speed.
Mm-hmm.
If your frequency's a little high, you decrease your motor speed, and it can turn in and out for fine adjustments. If you push the button, it'll go all the way back in. Okay. This is your voltage adjustment. Again, you got a voltage meter here, but it'll show you on the digital display. That's pretty much all there is. This is a panel light if you want to come out here at night and see the panel lit up.
Okay.
It's really all you need to know about that. There also is a main breaker right here. Since I've got the generator panel already turned on, I'm going to leave this off until I get it running the way I want. And then once I see that I got my voltage right, my frequency right, then I can just flip that on and it'll start feeding the building.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll get ready. When you're going to start it, you have off, you have a external fuel pump or external fuel source, internal fuel source, start. There's also back is spring loaded as the glow plugs. I would hold them for about 30 seconds.
Okay.
Let it warm up the glow plugs. First thing I would do is go over to that right there. You're gonna hear the fuel pump click. When it gets pressure, it's gonna slow down. That means it's primed the fuel system.
Okay.
Then I'd go here and I'd go back to my glow plugs. I'm gonna put these on because it gets a little bit loud right up here next to it. I'm gonna hold that for about 30 seconds. Once I go to start, after it starts, I'm gonna continue to hold it until you see just a little bit of oil pressure on this gauge right here, Chuck.
Okay.
You're gonna wanna see a little bit of oil pressure come up, then you can release it. If you don't, it'll shut down because it's got a low oil start.
Okay.
All right, we're getting ready to start it.
All right, as proof that it's working, we've got water pressure. The lights in the brooder are on. Let's check the lights in the shop or in the barn. He's right, this thing is loud. Yep. Okay, there's the install on the generator. Special thanks to Michael and Dale for coming and helping us get that put in. Michael and Dale actually helped us move the freezer about a year ago now. They helped us move the actual freezer from the other farm down here. Those guys are sharp. I mean, they've got an engineer in mind, and they can figure out a little bit of everything. But got the generator installed. This is huge for us to be able to have backup power on this side of the farm, which basically is our hay barn, the freezers, the well pump, and some outlets, a few outlets and things. It's huge. That freezer is the lifeblood of the farm in that's where all of our inventory of material that we sell is housed. And if we were to have a major weather event, whether it's a snowstorm or a hurricane or tornadoes or just some kind of major catastrophe where the grid goes down, being able to power that thing back up, keep the product in it that's frozen and sustainable, that's huge for us. So big insurance policy, and this is a big part of that. So one of those things is going to help you sleep a little better at night. But I think that's going to do it. Like we always say, please keep us in your prayers. May God bless you and your families, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks.